Hello, my green skins, and today we are doing another horrible morning to have a curse, and we are having fun setting up some stuff and having a good time, hopefully, today. This might be a very interesting setup, so we'll see how it goes. And 35 minutes ago, what? This has not been live for 35 minutes. If it actually boots up. Oh, it's being weird today. So we are starting some Diablo 1. We are continuing on. It's been doing pretty good so far. The quest has started. And we are going to enjoy having a little bit of fun here, playing some games and having a good time. There we go. Yeah, there we go. We're all set. I hear sound from the headphones. I think we are ready to go, boys. So I've been playing this on the side just to get some playthrough here. See if the music's working. Yeah, we're working. Alright, we are good. Alrighty, so we are restarting a little bit to get ourselves back, get us some more gear and equipment. We want that DACA, boys and girls. Get us that DACA. Get us that golden goose. We want that money. I'm actually scaling up now. I have enough cash. I might actually even go visit Wart to see if he has something. It's very rare that I'll go visit that little bastard. I usually avoid Wart. It's not worth 90% of the time. He never has anything valuable, so I just kind of don't care. It's like, eh. That's kind of how I feel about Wart. It's kind of like one of those characters. The funny thing is, I think the characters, he's an interesting idea for a character, but I rarely see a good sale or a good deal. It's like going to my local, frickin' Walmart. Pair of pants, $60. Pair of pants online, $20. Fuck. Yeah, so last night for our live stream, we ended up watching Assault on Precinct 13. An interesting movie. Deals with a lot of violent stuff, and yeah, I'll be setting that up for my for the podcast probably coming up soon. Maybe even set that up. There may be a review of that in the future. Right now, it's Surprise Me or Equilibrium is what's winning, and that is kind of how I'm kind of having fun with that. But it's been pretty cleaning up for most things, and setting up other stuff and getting other things going. So, question for today is, are girls messier than boys in their teenage years? A part of me feels that I think nowadays, I think that's reversed. Because people would go, oh, the boy's so messy, you know. Maybe back in the 90s, but like, I did a job recently, and I'm not going to say names or mention anybody in particular, but this girl's room I was disgusted. And it takes a lot for me to go, ew. Like, I've done some like cleanups on like evictions. They will cleanups for evictions will horrify you if you've ever had to do them. Like, I thank the good Lord I never worked in certain other things, but like cleanups and evictions, oof. Like I'm so happy I don't work in a country where that's that's more of a thing. I'd be very terrified if I had to like do cleanups in like somewhere like Puerto Rico or something like that where they're cleaning up after like certain things. But yeah, no, this is next level stuff when you have to clean up for evictions. It is actually generally scary. The fuck? Oh, god damn it! Couple gold coins. There we go. Like, yeah, no, I've still seen some disgusting stuff. When they ask, when the boss asks, I will never forget this to this day. When someone asks, hey, how do I deal with what happened to this place? And the boss says, well, you have 3 options. And he's like, he gives him his 3 options, and then his 3rd option, the joke option, burn it to the ground. And the boss, does you hear a laugh, and then the laugh gets quiet for a couple seconds, and you can just see that moment of thought in the person's mind. you know shit has gone wrong when that is legitimately what's going on. And that is actually kind of funny. Like, you're like, uh-oh. Yeah, no, shit's going down. Like that is a horror story in itself, and that is actually scary when you have those moments, and you're just like, oh my god. But I have had moments where I have met guys where the place was so bad that had crossed people's minds. It's just the place is just so destroyed.
Stay a while and listen.
And it's always kind of funny to see those places.
Stay for a... Whoa, what can I do for you?
And how do you deal with that when you're dealing with a place that's been wrecked from one end to the other? Like, there's just garbage everywhere on the floor, and it's been on there for 12 years. The person never left his place, so the couch is just basically this disgusting morphish of things. It's not really a couch anymore. It's essentially just a body. Like, full of living, like it. I have touched many couches, and they felt like mold. If anybody's ever seen the Fright Night? No, that wasn't Fright Night. What was it now? Not Fright Night. What the fuck was it called? Shit, my brain's farting. Oh, not Fright Night. Shit, my brain's kind of falling apart here a little bit. Not Freak Show. Shit, why can't I remember the name of it right now? Tip of my tongue, too. It's a comic from back in the day. Not Tales from the Crypt Keeper. Not Freak Show. Oh, I can't remember. It's where Stephen King gets a mold, gets a rock of mold, and everything starts turning moldy. And at the end of the movie, he just shoots his head off because he just can't handle it anymore, and he just blows his brains out because he's just completely surrounded, like entrenched in the mold. I can't remember the name of that for the life of me. It just popped in and popped back out of my head. Oh, no big deal. Not Freak Show. Creep Show! Creep Show! Creep Show! There it was. See? I knew it was there. I knew I could remember it. yeah, I do think like when you see that,
Oh,
when you
what can I
have
do
moments
for
where
you?
you're like, oh my lord. Yeah, I've worked in some horrible places. Again, I'm so happy
What
I don't
ails you,
work in
my
somewhere like
friend?
Puerto Rico. Like I've had a couple friend of mine tell me some tales of the stuff they had to do when they cleaned up a place, and I'm just like, yeah, I'll take that, you know, I'll take that. I have a friend of mine who worked in Mexico, and he did some work in there, and he told me some stories, and I'm just like, oh, well, you know, nothing compared to what I had to deal with. I'm sorry, I don't want to see a bunch of severed limbs or dog body parts littered in the fucking basement. For fuck's sake, like someone was cutting up and barbecuing dog. Yeah. You know, people will say, "Hey, tell me a police story." Like, you got any interesting stories being a police officer? And you know, I've now learned that you don't ask those questions. Because I've hung out with people where I'm like, oh yeah, yeah, it's rather horror. It's rather horrible. The stories some people can tell. Oh Lord, I would not want to have that job. So back to Assault on Precinct 13. It's an interesting movie where the main character is a guy who basically comes back to do a job, and he comes back to first for police, and everything he's just supposed to be at this shitty job, like it's just meant to be. You know, a one time he got shot on the job. He's coming back to work. It's all about, you know, setting up, you know, getting his life back together.
I cannot carry.
That's the game plan. Unfortunately, it looks like life is going to get fun for him today. And meanwhile, there's a serial killer and a couple crooks and some guy super sick. So his big job is, hey, we want you just to stay at this one precinct. It's shutting down. There's nobody living in this place. It's all pretty much abandoned. It's been abandoned for a while. And your whole goal is to be in an abandoned area in a city that's pretty much just left alone in the precinct. Meanwhile, these psychopaths are driving around planning on killing people. And they're carrying silencer weapons and all these other gear and equipment, and they're just traveling around. And these monsters of human beings, are just planning on killing people, robbing them, and doing horrible stuff. They're just horrible monsters. And they unfortunately kill a man's daughter. So the man chases after them with a gun and kills one of them. And that's what starts this precinct. So serial killer ends up going and traveling to an area. Like he gets thrown into the jail because one of the guys he's in the chain gang with is sick, and they don't want him catching some other flu or whatever the hell this guy has. So they set him off. So they're all sitting there just basically trapped.
Where would I?
And then the precinct gets laid siege to by these crazy fucking psychopaths. It says staff at town portal. Oh, you know what? Yeah, sure, I'll use that for a second. Free town portal, sure. That's kind of fun. That's kind of a fun. It does feel like a horror. It does feel a little bit like a horror movie. Well, it's John Carpenter, and John Carpenter does good horror. Oh, well, I want to go back to bed. It's already started. The one of those situations where because it's so nice outside right now, it's like only like 11. Don't ask me Americans what that weather is. I actually don't know. But it's cool enough that I'm like, yeah, can I actually can I just like crash out? Oh, I'm gonna put that charge bolt over here with the other book. Yeah, we're starting the dropping stuff on the ground moments. So how are you today, Game Gear Goddess? How's life treating
Hello,
you?
my friend. Stay a while and listen. Well, what can I do for you?
Yeah, good. What was that? Brutal Maul. Great Acts of Brilliance. Yeah, none of these are good for me. Oh well, keep going. How many healing potions do I have in here? It's a good fair amount. I'm doing good. Yeah, it's a good movie. Great action movie. Really fun. Especially, like I said, it just seems to have an energy to it that's actually quite good. Although, like I said, John Carpenter's music is really good, or it's really disjointed. He's really good at creating something, a vibe or a theme that is very I don't want to say empty, but saying like very like he can take you out of a scene very quickly with the music. Like it kind of gives you a vibe and energy that's a little more. A good example of this is how the first Halloween that bow bow, like that quick little. It's like that's actually unnerving a little bit. I don't want to waste the money on that. I could use that for something else. I'll keep that, but I'll put that down here. So yeah, he actually had a great thing for his stuff. I will say though, I really don't like Halloween. I don't like any of the later Halloweens. Oh, excuse me. Halloween 1 and 2 and Season of the Witch, I think, are my favorite Halloween movies of all time. And that's just kind of how I feel about it. I don't really feel like the other Halloween movies are good. I don't know. Like, I feel like, Michael, although slasher movies kind of had that bad habit of back in the day, they're always kind of kicking off and then just not really going anywhere. And that is kind of the sad thing of the matter. I don't need to do that. Let's save the character. Let's save the character quickly. Yeah, no, it's so cool outside. It feels like it's fall weather. I want more fall weather. Thank you very much. Let's get that. Let's get those 10s and 12s. I want those 10s and 12s when I wake up in the morning, so I feel like it's nice and cool in here. And we got a breeze too today, so that's always really nice too. Let's open up a window. There we go. Get a fan on. Huh. I want those. How is everyone's weather today? That's the most horrific thing most people have to deal with when they wake up. It's like when you wake up and you feel to yourself, oh God, it's going to be like 50 today. Why is it going to be 50 today? Fuck off. I hate those mornings. Another scroll of it. Oh, wow. Okay, I only got a couple of those now. Most of these are basically town portal. Town, and like I think a couple stone curses, a couple other ones. I should actually sell those. They're not worth much, but they're actually worth a little. They're at least valuable. I don't need a scroll, man. A shield. Not worth any money. Oh, this breeze is nice. It's so nice out. Where is this weather like at 6 in the morning? I want this weather late at night. Like I'd love to have just a hot day, like a really nice day, but a nice cool night. Every day's hot. That's what you get for living close to the equator. I blame that entirely. It's your fault. Shouldn't be near the equator. Don't live close to the equator if you don't want to. But I want that nice cool night and hot day. Nice cool night and hot day. Speaking about stuff that sucks, Batali. Apparently he's really suffering in jail. He wasn't expecting jail to suck so much in the Philippines. Why would you go? Like, why would you go to another country and cause drama and cause shit and act like a little fucking spurg? I don't get that. Like, when I go to a country, I want to have fun. I don't want to cause drama and have shit fucking thrown my way, man. Like, you really gotta be a stupid motherfucker to do something like that. I just kind of never will understand that. Yeah, he's still in jail. He doesn't, and his bail was rejected, so it's like, he's not having a good day. Oh, hello, Mark Barker. Yeah, the Philippines. Yeah, we were having a little fun with that. And we were laughing at the Batali situation. Yeah, he's basically in a lot of... He screwed himself up in a lot of ways. It's kind of amusing to watch him... I don't know, a part of me feels that... You know what? Can I be honest? A lot of countries need to start treating their laws more serious. Like, we don't need to do stupid shit like flogging people. But, you know... If you start causing problems, expect to have problems like that. Yeah. I think that's what makes it funny about it. He so screwed his life up. For what reason? What did he gain out of this, in all intents and purposes? He didn't get anything. He got himself in trouble. He got himself screwed over, and then now he's now he's gonna spend anywhere from 12 to 20 years, from what I'm hearing. And I'm like, do you really want 20 years of your life gone for something like that? You know, it's not worth it. What an idiot! Just what a moron. It's funny because Japan has become a very interesting place for laws, and the more it caters to an Americanization view, the more its laws shifted. Like, it's gotten kind of silly in some ways. Like, they've had some serious problems, and a lot of streamers will come there and cause problems. Oh, I don't think he's going to get 20 years, but I think they're going to keep him there for a long time, and I don't think he expected to spend 4 years in a prison system that's frickin' hell. That's, like, it's probably the worst prison system, you know, it's considered one of the lowest prison systems in the world. Yeah, but he could spend 3 years. He could spend 3 years waiting to get that 2-year sentence because he even though they rejected his bail and kept him in there. What the fuck? It's like, wow, you're done, buddy.
The
He's like,
smell of
well,
death
he's not
surrounds me.
like his lawyer's trying to say he's not a flight risk and all this
This
other
must
stuff. And
be
it's like,
what
yeah, they don't
Griswold
care.
wanted.
They don't give a fuck. They just don't give a fuck.
Where
Like,
would I
you
put
are
this?
done, buddy. They have had enough of you. And Somali's another fun one to watch. Like, I've been watching the Somali thing, and that is brutal in a lot of ways. I don't know. Like, the Filipinos lock you up, and yeah, I gotta get rid of that. I wish they'd get rid of that heart. That heart's really annoying. Yeah. Yeah. Game Gear. Yeah, I've been wanting to get a Game Gear myself. Oh, dang it. 1 second. Landlord decided to turn on the... Shit. Hold on. Sorry about this, boys. Boys and girls, I am truly sorry. That kicked off. My bad. Neighbor's lawnmower. Yeah, my Super Nintendo died not too long ago, and it's I got another Super Nintendo a couple months ago, and it finally bit it. And it's like one of those mini Super Nintendos, and it's like I got it used. It's like I really like having that. I'm kind of sad to lose that. Oh, it wasn't audible? Oh. Yeah, but I don't want to hear it. I don't want to sit there and listen for like 2 hours. Especially because that lawnmower that he has is absolute fucking garbage. He broke that lawnmower not too long ago, and it still hasn't recovered from the brokage. So it's like, I really don't want to hear for 2 hours. So I just gotta close the window, which sucks because I like having I want that fresh, cool air. Yes, but me personally do not want to hear that lawnmower for 2 hours. Not a you guys problem. It's a me problem. Actually, it's the first time I've had no fans on in my apartment, except for like the AC, and the AC's been running on fan mode for the last like 20 minutes. So I might even turn the AC off because it looks like we got a cool enough day. Oh, you know, I should turn down the game speed. Ah, there we go. Another item I'm going to sell.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
I wonder if he'll blow out the motor again.
What can I do for you?
I looked over and it's like, why is there a riding lawnmower just sitting out there for like 24 hours? Oh, okay. It broke. Oh, that thing. At least he ain't lawn mowing the dirt, because he was doing that a couple months, like just lawn mowing dirt, and I'm like, how about you don't lawn mower the dirt? Thank you very much. Like, he'd be out there every morning like a ritual, and it's like, But no, this guy's not so bad. This guy's not lawn mowing dirt. I keep telling them to stay away from the fairy circles. They keep damaging the fairy circles and damaging the mushrooms. I had a guy actually this week I saw picking mushrooms outside. That was, I was like, you know, we have some really psychedelic, like, toxic mushrooms that can kill you if you're not careful. He's like, oh, well, I know what I'm doing. I'm like, okay.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
You never know, the guy might actually know what he's talking about, but I'm not, you know, I'm not eating a salad or having a pizza at his place. But I've had guys actually do that, where they're like, yeah, okay. The rhubarb is ready to pick. I know there's some rhubarb not that far from my place that I've actually was looking at there today. But I haven't made rhubarb or apples or any of the other stuff lately, so I'm just kind of like, do I really need it to? I enjoy a nice treat. I make my own stuff when I can. Scroll. Okay. Drop money. That cash flow's rising, man. We're getting that Riz. You know, I always wondered, like, could you imagine, you know, seeing 20,000 in gold just on the floor? I remember back in the day when I played this, and like, I remember people just stealing other people's cash. Okay, we're good. I've seen no Guardian scrolls. I was hoping to see some more Guardian items, but I haven't seen a single one lately. I was hoping to unlock another free Guardian book. That's kind of why I restarted again. I want more Guardian books. Yeah, they used to have like in Diablo 2 you had the box, you had the lock box. That was your trick back in the day. Yeah, that would be an interesting entertainment back in the day if you were to holy shit. The fuck? That thing was kicking my teeth in. Yeah, no, I remember back in the day there was like some fun stuff with the old OG Diablo when it first came out. I got to play this day one at my friend's house. Have a good day, Mark. See ya. Enjoy the rest of your day. There we go. Ooh, money. Get. Yeah, I miss my I miss my old PlayStation 1. My PS2. I'm happy to have the games back, though. I do feel like having those games back are makes me a little more happier. But I do miss having the old console. You know, turning on the old PC, having a good chuckle, having fun. Yeah, hope to see you again. We'll be doing tomorrow. tomorrow, and sometimes we do a midday stream as well, like around 6ish. I don't anymore because I couldn't get replacements for the ones I had. It was the last PS2 I had started eating discs, so I wasn't too fucking happy about that. But again, we're living in that day and age where, you know, game companies don't want us to own stuff anymore. So, yeah, if you're gonna make software like that, you know, cough, cough, cough. Yes, you did sell it. Actually, you didn't sell it to me. You sold it to somebody else. You sold it to someone I knew. Who ended up, that ended up at a pawn shop, if I remember correctly. No, you sold me a Super Nintendo, and I gave that to a gift to somebody, and then they gave it to another person that, this guy was threatening him, and so he basically a grown adult man being bullied by someone's kid. It was really kind of a pathetic scenario. I was just like, really? Oh, I gave it to him. I thought he would like it. I'm like, no, you gave it to him because you were scared of the guy. I'm like, some people are just like, at that point, if like I had somebody say to me, "Oh, give me this or else," I'd be like, "Get the fuck out of my apartment! Don't come back." Oh, I don't want his mom to be mad at me. Oh, I was like, fucking no. I don't care. Well, look, if I'm dating a woman and her 20-something son tells me, I want this or else, I'm going to look at him and go, buddy, I don't owe you shit. You're a grown adult. Fuck off. That's it. It's just no ifs or ands or buts. If I'm dating if I'm dating a woman and the grown adult son tells me something, I'm gonna go away. I'm dating you. I'm dating your mom. I'm not dating you. You're not my son. Fuck off. That's my response to that scenario.
What ails you, my friend?
I still am floored that he actually, like, gave him his old gave him a computer, gave him all this stuff, and I'm like, buddy, he's a grown adult man. You're like, no, just fucking no.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
If it's a kid, that's a different story. Like, I dated a girl and she had a kid. And, you know, the girl was you know, a nice kid. You know, never was a dick to me. So I felt, you know, when I was still in that relationship, I felt to myself, you know, okay, well, this kid's actually a good kid. What the hell? You know, want some Gundam figures? Okay, I'll give him some Gundam. I'll give her some Gundam figures. Really liked Gundam Wing, and I had a couple Gundam Wings, so I gave him my Gundam Wing. Gave him my Def Sights, my Epion, and my one of my wings. I just can't remember which one. I think that was a nice thing to do, but that's a kid. That's the difference. That's a child. A grown adult person, you don't. I'm not winning brownie points with someone's grown adult person, okay? You're not going to win any brownie points. I'll never understand that logic. I'll see people, like, cozy up, like, I know this is a grown adult man, like, This is more of a grown adult thing, but I've seen guys cozy up to date older women, and they'll cozy up to their grown adult kids. I'm like, buddy, he's not living with this person. They're not together. They have no value to you. Focus more on the person. Now, if it's a child that they're living with and they're sole custody of, okay, that's a different story. Maybe maybe you actually do, buy the kid a Christmas present, instead of buy the kid a fucking card. I actually kept in contact with my I kept in contact with that mother after she left me and went back to her husband, her ex-husband. But I kept contact with the kid every once in a while. I ran into her every once in a while and go, hey, how's everything going? Still a huge anime fan. The one problem with dating a single mother is there's a good chance that that child is going to be a part of your life, and the father's going to be a part of your life, whether you like it or not, especially if it's a caring father. And you have to deal with that as a grown. Hey, it's life's life, right? We all got to live it. And I think that's kind of how it is. I think that's actually a nice, sometimes you just gotta do. But I'm happy for them, a little sad they didn't work out for me and her. She was actually, hot, like super, super hot. But, life is. Ooh, a golem scroll. Golems are surprisingly good if you know how to use them. They're fun little things you can have. Ugh. Yeah, it's kind of funny though that a lot of people misunderstand the golem spell. It's a good spell. You just have to use it right. It's like Guardian. Guardian is really good if you know how to use it. I'll actually send golems ahead. It's like, okay, golem, go over there. I don't really like what I hear. Or I don't like what I see. Especially when you get higher up ranks that actually can do some more damage. Like right here, I'm not going down that road. And so, yeah, we're just going to do this a couple times. Yeah, I thought so. Who said you can do that? Book a town portal. Okay, I'll take that one too. Go away. Yeah, I think I bought a couple consoles off you once upon a time. There's been three or four I think I bought off you. I'm not against buying something, especially if it's a console that I'm gonna use. Like, I know you have a couple modded Wii U's I've considered. Like, ooh, maybe. you ever decide to sell that. Okay, we got a card guy. Can I ask a question? We got a couple card. We got a guy who plays some cards in shop. Has Magic card players smelled better or worse lately? In the last little bit, are they still the worst offenders of stank? Like, I've heard they've gotten worse since they legalized the magical wonder grass, the Hobbit. I was talking to a buddy of mine, and he went to a convention. He said it was so bad. He just like, no, I'm out. I'm fucking out. I'm done. I'm fucking done. Fuck off. I'm not doing this anymore. Because I've been wondering about that now. Like, has it gotten worse now? Because, like, I remember it was bad when there was, like, you know, the guys would secretly, like, flare up in the bathroom and shit. At, like, the local, like, Robin's Donuts when they had the 24/7 Robins, we used to go play there. And I know it got really bad when, like, stores that certain card shops and certain stores opened up. But I mean, I wonder if it got worse now because of the weed. Like, I can only imagine. I stay away from people when they're playing Magic now. It's like one of those warning signs. Like, nah, no, I'm good. Thank you. Yes, I do. I did know that, but I want the map so I can see where I'm going. Yes, I know I move a little faster when I don't have the map on, but I like having the map on so I can see what's going on. There's a frickin' there. There's like invisible. Bam. Boom, 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 boom. Come on, you prick. Still not going down? There. Alright. Enough games. Golem. There. Die already. Make me waste stuff. Had to get inventive with that kill. Yes, I will summon stuff. I am not afraid to summon stuff in this game. I will be a prick in this game. This game doesn't give me a quarter. Why should I give it any quarter itself? No surrender, no defeat. Yeah, but I'm just kind of surprised that, like, I won't forget, like, I've gone to a couple of these back in the day, the Magic stuff, and I mean the smell back then was fucking rank. I could only imagine how rank it's gotten since the last I darkened those hallways.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Also, can I say something? If you're a grown adult man, you shouldn't be playing Magic the Gathering. I mean, no, playing Magic the Gathering's fine. Don't play. Don't play. Please, please, please don't play. Don't play frickin' Pokemon. Like, grown adult men should not play Pokemon. It's fucking creepy, okay? It's a kid's game. I'm sorry, it's a kid's game. Don't play Pokemon the card game anymore. It's my hot take. No more Pokemon. With the second you turn 30, stop playing Pokemon the card game. Only collect the card game, don't play it. Hello. Welcome to the horrible morning to have a curse. That's my hot take. That's my hot take now. Because I saw a guy. We all have him. We have Mr. Captain America Shield, as I jokingly call him. This guy. No, to me. Okay, here's the thing. Okay, I went before my card shop moved to its new location. Well, one of the card shops, and before we got a really good card shop that has great food and prices, but I need permission to promote his store before I promote anything online.
I sense a soul in search of answers. This was really a good. I just remember seeing this grown adult man surrounded by little kids. And I'm just like, no, you shouldn't be here, sir. Sir, you're kind of disgusting and you're kind of grossing me out here. Can you like step away from the Pokemon card game? Step away from the Pokemon card game. I know I'm being a little bit of ageism here, but I'm like, ew. Why something here does not belong. Something here, one of these things is not like the other. One of these things just don't belong. And it was weird. He was the only grown adult, and he's surrounded by kids. And he's the only one playing Pokemon at the time. And I'm like, oh, I don't care. Oh, damn straight, I'm an old man. I'm allowed to be discriminatory. And soon I'll be able to scream at clouds, and no one can say shit. I can't wait when I reach that age where I can just be as racist as I want. You get to a certain age and you can just be racist. Doesn't matter. Just let everything fly out your mouth. And they can't say boo because you're so old. And oh, well, he's of that time. He's of that time. See, that was back in the day, and you can just get away with being a complete raging prick. I'm waiting for those days. I want those days. It's the one great thing about getting old. We can actually say whatever the fuck we want. And who's going to say anything? You're fucking old. No, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. You turn this guy looked like he was older than me at the time. He looked like he was in his 40s. I thought that was a little odd.
And the only other person there was a father of one of the kids that was there, like, safeguarding the area. No one else was there. I thought that was rather odd. What? That's the benefit of being old. Hello. Hello, RS218. Did you have a good stream last night? No. No, you get to be honestly racist at that point. Like, you could be offensive at that point. There's like, what are they going to say? By the way, I'm basically playing a joke part here. I actually none of this old thing, me being racist, being old, is not a thing I really care about. It's just, you know. Although I will admit, I do have some relatives. The things that come out of those relatives' mouths, you are good. Like I have what this person has said to other people while having conversations, and we're just like, Grandpa, what the fuck, Grandpa? Grandpa, why'd you say that, Grandpa? And you're just like, well, I don't give a fuck. No, you can be offensive, but it's not okay to be offensive. There's a difference. It's okay to be offensive when you're old. Oh, you know, I'm joking about this. I just hope this doesn't get me like, you know, you're being discriminator. I don't know. I don't think these are hot takes, to be honest. Only younger people should play Pokemon cards. See, now, it's not like Star Wars. You see, Star Wars, anybody can play. Like, there are card games where there's a huge range of age. But I just think some games just don't have those ages of range. Oh. Yeah, but that excuse goes out even when it doesn't have to go out. Like, I know people. I have a friend of mine. I've worked with some vets over the years. I've had a friend of mine. The things that this man said, I'm like, why are you saying this right now? Oh no, I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything this round. I'm goofing around. I'm joking around with the stream. I don't think anyone's gonna care. I'm just saying that, you know, it's, you know, I wish I was of that age, you know, where you get away with certain things. We don't get away with those things until older, though. It's like implied you can get away with it. Oh, I'm burning through healing potions here right now. That's almost one. Oh, we're doing good. Another unseen. Okay. Door open over there. Yeah, no, we all have a little fun. We're just goofing around. You know, Canada had some of the best fighting satire television in the 90s. We really don't have that anymore. Like, there was a time that, like, the satire for everything was just great. Just absolutely great. We had some of the more fun stuff out there. Like, you had, what was it? In late nights, you had,
You had Kids in the Hall. You had the Great Canadian Air Farce, which is a was at one time one of the best shows to watch. And we had what was there? What was the other one? I don't know, man. Some people. I think freedom. You get freedom when you're older. What's the old saying? You know, you spend most of your life wanting to be when you're a kid. You spend most of it wanting to be an adult. Then you become an adult and you wish you were a kid again. Isn't that how that catchphrase goes? He said, most of the thing being, oh, they just want to be a kid. You don't want this in your life anymore. It's like, God damn it. Oh well, how life is, I guess. We get older.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
No, it is kind of funny though the changes in society when it comes to that. But
Whoa, what can I do for you?
back to the fun of this game.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
Yeah, no, we're really close to getting ourselves another hand on the fun that is the Guardian spell, which is a really good spell in here. I've actually killed Diablo with the Guardian spell, but you have to rank that fucker up like you wouldn't believe.
What ails you, my friend?
We're finally getting a lot of cash drops too, which is really nice. Like I'm finally rolling in money at the first time in a while that I haven't been fighting to get cash. That's kind of good. I don't know. I've heard some old people say stuff like back in I did some volunteer work for an old folks home, and there was these nurses. I was doing cleaning up for this place, and I was doing the dishes and stuff. And they also gave me a free meal every time I did it. So that was kind of nice. And then they wouldn't let me come back because I messed up my back. Really sad about that. That actually kind of pissed me off. They got some other individuals to work there. Well, to quote unquote volunteer there. Oh, it can be easy to beat him. It all depends on how much he feels like letting you get away with certain things. Because he will have a lot of fun with certain spells, and he can chain. He does chain. I think it's not Fire Wheel. It's I can't remember the name of the fire spell. You can just keep chaining that spell over and over and over again. It's really fucking annoying. Yes, his knockback charge. No, he does have a couple effects. At least in this version, I remember him being a little more dangerous than I thought. There we go. Whew, back to yawning. I'm gonna have another cup of coffee in a sec. It's cold brew coffee for me now, so it's a. Throwing coffee in my fridge for the night. Yeah, you got to focus on that. I have beaten. Actually, the funny thing is I have beaten it without the fire resist stuff. Like I've beaten him multiple times, just like all the different builds. But I prefer to have like. At that point, I better have the heavy plate.
I have no room.
How much was that? 8 to 16. Ooh. All right. Well, I guess we're going back because I think I just got myself my new staff. My new staff of awesome. 8 to 16. That's a new staff. Oh, I saw some interesting cars today. Yesterday, we saw someone was driving around in a classic Jeep, but it was a Jeep that had the paint job of Jurassic Park. And someone in my town has a fucking Batmobile. I'm not kidding. This guy has an actual Batmobile. I've been seeing him drive around town lately. And it seems to be a classic Batmobile.
Hello, my friend.
Stay
a while and listen.
What? he's got an Adam West Batmobile. I was very surprised to see that. Yeah, I want the damage. I never checked. Did you say check the wiki? Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna check Wart now. Here, you are right. I should check out Wart. No, it's fine to check the Wart now. Protect that fart now. Better grab all my gold. Because this is the PlayStation version, Alex. Welcome. Hello, hello. You're wondering why there's a mouse up there. It keeps sliding down because I keep putting my shoulder on my arm. I rest my arm on my bed while I'm playing.
Over here.
My armor down. Yeah, you suck, Wart. Fuck off. Oh, Alex, did you play the PlayStation 1 version? Yeah. Yeah, this is it. This is the very first. This is right here. What I'm playing right now. Yeah, no, I was kind of surprised about that Batmobile. That kind of like, what the fuck am I looking at? I was very shocked to see something like that wandering my streets. Especially, no, the Jurassic Park one floored me too, because I was like, someone has a to make a Jurassic Park Jeep look like the Jurassic Park Jeep, like the whole paint job and everything from the original Jurassic Park movie. That is like some real effort to get, like, one, to buy one of those Jeeps, two, to maintenance one of those Jeeps, because Jeeps up here don't last long. But someone did it. There's also some guy driving around in a street racer. It looks like it has a it looks very similar to the Monster. Anyone seen the show Monsters or Monsters? That car, someone has that car and drives around my city with it during the summer. And that to me floors me more than anything else. Like really, like why are you like just the money that you have to go into that? There are some weird people in my town that just floor me every time as I see like someone driving a Batmobile in town. Like what the hell? I know those guys go to conventions too, so it's you'll see their cars at conventions. Like they'll get paid to do conventions. Yeah, there was a Batmobile. I remember somebody had a Dukes of Hazard car in town too at one point. God, now I'm at level 2 arcade. Why did he get arrested? Italian. Send me the link in a private DM there, gamer. Ugh. Yeah, Dukes of Hazard. Like Jesus hell. Like we had I know someone who has a Link has a giant tank in the back of their house too. I did some work. I did some cleanup there. Thank you. I'll look at it later after we're done the stream. I actually got some grilled cheese I'm going to make today. Although I should probably pull the bread out. It's kind of in my freezer. Oh, well, I'll do that later. No big deal. Maybe I shouldn't. I was going to have chicken burgers today. I'll think about it. I do got a lot of oranges right now. Yeah, but I was really kind of excited. It's kind of fascinating to see some of the cars that end up in town. I know there's a car show coming up, so I wonder what we're going to be seeing this year pop up. I wonder if we'll get the RoboCop car again like we did last year. You know what? Let's start using these because these are starting to pile up in my inventory again. Ah, shit. Yeah, I won't bother. I'm at that peak where I can't really even use these if I want to. So, any other horror games people want to see coming up? Like, we got quite a few coming up. I got Silent Hill. I got almost every Silent Hill except for, like, one. I'm missing one Silent Hill that... well, I probably put Shattered Memories on there, too. So, yeah, I could probably get Shattered Memories is the only one I'm missing for the Silent Hill franchise. I have no interest in running Downpour. we were looking at the specs. We might be able to run a PS3 games, but I don't think I have the memory for PS3. I think I'm at that point where I'm like, my memory just kind of like, yeah, I'm down to like 56, and there's like 4 other games I want to pick up this month. Like Dispatch, I definitely want to play. That's something on the list that's definitely going to be played on the channel. There'll be a complete playthrough. It'll be a really quiet playthrough because I'm going to be, you know, reading text and prompts. But it looks like it's going to be an interesting playthrough. Yeah, and tonight I'm going to see about getting my hands on a copy of the new Megan movie. So I'll be talking about that tomorrow and be doing a quick review as well. If not, we'll be talking about some anime I've been looking at. I've been looking at quite a few anime this year, and we're going to have a little fun playing a horror game and talking about anime. Alright. I really hate doing that, but pumping all my stuff into Magic like that, but I really need to so I can start maxing out certain things. I need to go past a certain point so I can start getting the more powerful maxing past spells and getting spells up to their higher rankings. No no what's it called, Valor to this time. Is it Arcane Valor? I can't remember the name of the super armor. I know I'll be setting up and focusing for getting I'm hoping to get something of the heavens or something of the stars. I'd love to get I'd love to get an Amulet of the Stars right now. Oh, a Vim, not a Vim, that Fire Amulet of the Stars I got like last playthrough was really freaking good. The last time I played this game. Oh, Scroll of Fireball. And don't need either. Is this what Book of the Blind. So we have ourselves a fun... Staff of Firebolt. Okay, let's start that. Need to make more. There's that guy in Korea that got. I know there was that V2 live streamer that got punched out in the nuisance streamer that got punched out in Korea not too long ago. It was kind of funny. He got punched out, and the guy stole his phone and walked around with his phone.
Stay a while and listen
for a bit. I thought that was rather amusing in some ways. I'm like, wow, you know, seriously?
Whoa, what can I do for you?
Stole his phone and walked away with it. It's like, that is kind of amusing. Yeah, he took a trip and then he brought the phone back and laid it at the guy's feet, and I think someone stole his wallet. Oh yeah, he got laid out pretty good. Man, South Korea really don't like streamers anymore. Like, I'm hearing people will go to South Korea and they'll start their live streams and they're like threatened and kicked out of places, and oh yeah, it's getting a little nasty for them. Ooh, a white staff of the golem. 6 to 12, but that resist all is really good. You know what? That resist all magic? Yeah, maybe. That's a maybe, baby. I don't know. Well, we'll see what book she has first.
In search of answers.
No books. Yeah, I want golems. Golems are really useful. I like the golem spell. I don't know. That's a bait. Let's see here. More damage, and a spell I'm never going to use, but +2 to hit, +65. Less damage, but you get 32 golem spells casting. And you get a resist magic. And that will increase my magic to resistance to... Yeah, you know what? Yeah, it's worth it. It's actually worth it. Just for that my resist magic will be really high. As a mage, I'm not going to use the item anyway, so it might as well. I should be able to buy it with just this, I think. We'll see soon. I sense a soul, search of answers. How far am I off? Oh, that's not bad. I can actually just... I don't have to dump out... I don't have to waste all my money. Just half of it. That resist magic is really good. That's something I'm just like, okay, that is actually valuable. Money! I really should get the money cheat going and start duping money. Because I remember there's a way to... I can't remember how to do the dupes in this, but you can like do money dupes and stuff. Yeah, that resistance is so good. Yeah, that's worth the time. Oh well, it'd be worth it if I could make room for it. Okay.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
Golem! Go, golem. I now have a golem spell. At least 32 charges of one. Yeah, Dispatch was a good game. I actually really did like Dispatch. I think that's going to be an interesting idea for a game. Okay, we're good for gear. How much did that actually boost it? Yeah, 65% on my magic. That's actually good magic resistance. If I get that a little higher, that'd be great. But right now, that's good for what we have. Oh, I also have to check Obscure today because I do got a copy of Obscure that's got to be tested. Oh, mornings. It's so nice in my apartment right now. I want to go back to bed. It's just all morning I'm just like, oh, I want to go back to sleep. I got an odd job to do today too. Shit. Yeah. Oh well, no big deal. Just helping someone put up drywall. That's always fun. Oh, he's got those two cute cats, and I don't mind that. Those cats are awesome. I get to hang out with some really chill cats. He's got a calico I kind of like, and yeah, really good guy. That one. There. Okay, let's see how Golem does. Any problems in here, Golem? Oh, you found problems. Thank you. Nothing in here. There. Anyone who's played old school D&D knows what I'm doing. It's what is referred to as the chicken trick. The chicken trick is a very fun trick.
Not enough mana.
And for those who have never done the chicken trick, you think there's something dangerous in a room, you throw a chicken in. You got to keep a piece of rope. And then if the chicken dies, then you know that was bad. If all of a sudden he gets melted by acid, then you know it's bad. Now, the problem with the chicken trick is the chickens aren't exactly that heavy. So you want to have a chicken, but then you want to put an item on it. You could put a ring on a chicken that makes it that it doubles and triples its weight. So you want it to have the same weight as a human. So you put a little ring on the chicken's claw, or you slide it on, and then the chicken will get crushed by a crusher. The chicken trick, trust me, it's one of the best ways to deal with dungeon crawling in D&D. A little trick for those players that don't know. Animal cruelty. It's been in D&D since since the creation. Now, some people are thinking, well, that sounds awful, but no, trust me, the chicken trick can work, and you can use it for bargaining. You can eat it after it dies, unless it gets grounded up in some grinder or something like that. Although we have made chicken pate that way. Never forget the chicken trick. Just trust me, it's useful. There, go find out if there's something in there, Golem. Something in there, Golem? Oh, Golem seems fine. Oh, Golem, what the hell, man? Really? Leave me hanging like that? You know, I remember once back in the day, someone actually said that's cruel to the chickens. It's like, they're not real chickens. Like, they're fictional chickens. We actually created a spell that summons chickens because one of the players kept complaining about, well, we're just murdering the chickens. Like, they're fake! They're not real Twickens! The Twickens don't exist! They are fictional Twickens! Why are you worried about a fake Twicken? It's not real. Well, this person really did get upset with us. She was like, oh, chickens deserve life and blah 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 blah. I'm like, they're not real. Then don't use the chickens then. some people, I swear to goodness, they just life just isn't real for them, regardless of what they do. I still can't believe that. Like, over chickens. Over fictional D&D chickens. Well, how life is, I guess. It's the second time I've said that today. It's going to be a catchphrase. That and boom morph again. These will be new catchphrases for me. But yeah, no, I have no problem using the chicken as a way to get past dungeons. It's better than using a doggo. I know my favorite thing I ever had someone do in D&D, if we're talking funny moments in Dungeons and Dragons, I had somebody legit actually use their familiar. This is great. So I said everything's covered in spider webs, and it looks like this whole place is deserted in spider webs. And this player's like, "Well, I'm going to fly my bird down. I'm going to fly my familiar up." "Oh, you're going to fly your familiar? Okay. Yeah, I'm going to fly my familiar." Now, for those who don't know about familiars are good creatures, but they're not indestructible, fun little toys. In D&D, if your familiar dies, you die. There's a chance that your character's body you're dead. So I have warned players on multiple occasions, be very careful when you use your creatures, be very smart about it, and play it intelligently. If you don't play it intelligently, your character's about to die very quickly. And he's like, "Well, okay, well, fine." I kind of explained to him how it works. They're not just something you can just kill and eat. They're like just have them die. So I keep telling him, like, there's spiders. He gets, "Well, it's super foggy. You can barely see anything." So I send my bird in. Okay, cool.
Hello,
I fly up
my
ahead.
friend.
Okay,
Stay a while
great.
and
You
listen.
can't see anything. You got to get close to the ground. I start getting closer to the ground. Okay, you still can't see anything. Get close to the ground.
What can I do
So he
for
finally
you?
gets close enough to the ground. I said, "Okay, great." So I start rolling to see if his bird gets caught in the webbing. And his bird got caught in the webbing. It's like kind of just start. Everyone's like, "Oh, damn it! Now we got to save him, or his bird's going to die, and then he'll die." He ended up dying anyway, but it was just kind of amusing that it's just like, really, like, if they can't, if you can't see through it, and you're playing something that can, and he can't see it, then maybe send him back and let him, work as your side. Familiars, you've got to be really smart with your familiars. I've warned people on many occasions. Play it smart with your familiars. If you don't play it smart, don't expect them to be around long enough. Nah, useless. Yeah, but familiars just kind of make me that always made me laugh back in the days. Like, I've seen a lot of players. Another one I had a guy doing. He had a cat familiar, and this cat familiar was a super magical, ooper duper familiar. Like, this thing would pop up in the most interesting places. Oh my! Does my cat familiar find me? Oh, is my cat familiar here? Is my cat familiar here? So I had one day his cat familiar, because it randomly liked to pop up. Now, there's something called a blink dog. Now, a blink dog can randomly appear in certain areas. So here his cat pops up to save the party. The party's been caught by elves, and so his cat appears. Well, his cat got introduced to a nice blink dog, and the blink dog ripped it apart, and he died. He had a heart attack and died. I just started laughing. It's like, well, eventually I was going to catch that thing. I'm not a complete asshole in D&D, but sometimes you have to be a prick. What can I say? Sometimes you have to be a little nasty to keep, teach your players a lesson. Always be smart when you use certain things. Don't you got to be clever with your spells. The more you shock a DM, the better it is for you. The more you don't shock a DM, then the DM is problematic. You got to get those funds that. But the chicken trick is a great trick. Do not ever waste out the chicken trip. That's the chicken trip. The chicken trick. We got a unique monster in here, don't we? Okay, there we go. Did I kill that thing? You know, I'm mad we didn't get the familiars. We had actually floating eyes and stuff in Diablo 1 and other like weird familiars. They took them all out of the game after. They were considered too broken. Makes me sad. Yeah, we had summoned chicken, and we had one other summon spell that was actually kind of notorious for players. You'd be surprised. You know what? I will say this: you'd be surprised how often I've seen players show up that are of a certain thought process, and some of them will abuse fictional animals in some of the most horrific ways I have ever seen a creature get abused. Like, I have seen summon monsters in some of the most brutal ways I've seen people use the summon monster spell. My favorite was sending a bunch of summon monsters out to see if they could cross a river, like cross this bog. And so he shoots them all out, and what he does is even worse. He's go, okay, so how do you cast the spell? You can cast it and you can point the monsters in a direction. He points them 6 feet above the bog we're supposed to go, in a line, he says. Okay, so these 6 goblins appear in a line, hit the bog. The bog basically, they start drowning and screaming and shouting. So it became like, and the players are just looking at him, and it's like, well, we know we can't cross that way. And I was just like thinking to myself, there's probably some pissed off goblins out there wondering what, I know goblins are considered useless in some ways, but it's like, there's probably some pissed off monsters going to be really wondering what happened to their minions or something like that, I had an evil wizard go after the party because of the guys summoning monsters. Because he would use them in some of the most horrible ways. And so one day this evil wizard's wondering why all his minions are fucking disappearing on him. So when he realized that someone was casting summon monsters, so he started chasing after the party. Because he was like, you fucker, I was using those goblins. They were my goblins, not your goblins. What the fuck?
Many demons traveled to the mortal realm in search of the 3 brothers. These demons were followed to the mortal plane by...
So yeah, I kind of thought it was amusing to have this goblin just these angry creatures just hunting this one guy, hunting the party down because the one player kept casting this spell and stealing his summon monsters. There's also there's actually specific summon spells too. There's summon giant, I remember correctly. There's a lot of little summon spells out there.
Oh, there's nothing in. Oh, well, that's it? Really? Huh. Interesting. But here, oh yeah, here feels like there's a problem. Yeah, here's definitely a problem. Really? Huh. Kind of surprised. I figured there'd be more in here. I'm not complaining. I'm just kind of like, I thought there'd be like a bunch of problems in here. There wasn't that many problems in here. I'm a little happy. Although I will admit, I'm starting to run into the dungeon problem of, you know, I want more gear, and the gear isn't showing up. I want more spells, and the spells aren't showing up. I was hoping to see what's his face, that mad wizard that's usually in these floors, but he hasn't shown up yet. Because usually you can get a couple good spell books off him, and he's got a really good spell book list. Oh, maybe he's still in here. Yeah, we're going back. We're going back in time. Good movie, by the way. Original Back to the Future 1 and 2 are good. 3 is good too. Originally, it wasn't. Do you know the whole? From what I was reading and was talking to people online about, Back to the Future was only supposed to be a one-part movie. I know they added that later, but originally the creator had no intention to continue the franchise. His game plan was to spoof the idea of a sequel movie.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
And he got stuck making a movie. He got stuck making other movies anyway. That is kind of amusing. It's like, here you are.
What can I do for you?
You just want to make one movie, and they're like, nope, you got to make 3 now. Man, he was a little mad about that. This is why he said that he will not allow Back to the Future 4 until he's fucking dead. Like, he will not allow it. As long as he's alive, there will not be a Back to the Future 4.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
And I think that's kind of a good idea, personally. Like, do we really need a Back to the Future 4? I actually think there's no reason to make a Back to the Future 4, personally. I didn't know there were some scrolls I should be
soul
selling.
in search of answers.
Where's the scroll teleport?
Oh, I think we're good.
I sense a soul
Let's do
in
a couple
search of
more potions of
answers.
mana. I don't believe a reboot. I don't believe even a reboot of Back to the. I actually think the idea of one and done movies should be a thing. I think the fact that we don't do one and done stuff sometimes is really getting annoying. Like sometimes it works. Like the Dollars trilogy is a great trilogy. It's not really a fucking trilogy though. The Man with No Name, even though technically it has the same character, it really isn't.
What ails you, my friend?
Now, video games, you can get away with that. Video games are one of the few in society you could actually say video games are viable as a viable option, because a remaster of a game can fucking make the game 1,000 times better, and done properly, a true remake of a video game can work wonders. A good example of this would be the Dragon Quest III game was really good. There's a Persona. I've been hearing good things about the new Persona 3. I've been hearing good things about a couple of these old games. Another good example is the Resident Evil 1 game. That Resident Evil 1 GameCube game is fucking amazing and worth every cent. I wonder if I think we're about to call it. I see no. Yeah, I guess we could keep. Yeah, I guess we'll call it. We're almost there. We're a couple minutes away, and I'm gonna go make some grilled cheese. I'm like thinking about it. So, yeah, I'm gonna have some grilled cheese. Once this is done saving, we'll call it for today. I think this was a good solid hour and change stream. So hey, that works for me. I'm gonna see if I can get a copy of the demo of Toxic Avenger on here. So that might be tomorrow's play. we might skip Diablo for Toxie, but we'll see how that goes. Alrighty, so I'd like to thank everybody who enjoyed the fun of the stream and enjoyed the horrible night, and I hope you guys have a very good day at work. Again, I will say again, support the people that have helped with the retro community that's helped out. They're a good bunch of people, and I believe what up next on our retro group, I believe, is LCX. I don't know what LCX is doing today. I have to look into that. Usually LCX puts their stuff up. They're not like me. I usually don't schedule stuff. Oh, Final Fantasy VIII and the Loot Commission and other stuff. Alrighty, well, thank you so much, everybody. I hope you guys have yourselves a very good day, and we'll see you next time on Orc Reviews. Thank you so much, Arves. I appreciate that.